Jon Stewart, in his heroic return to the Daily Show news desk, is here to explain to us why that last crime is super duper serious.
And the Attorney General of New York knew that Trump's property values were inflated because when it came time to pay taxes, Trump undervalued the very same properties. It was all part of a very sophisticated real estate practice known as lying. So the judge calculated that the value that he gained from the lying with interest was around $454 million. Now, you might be saying to yourself, well, that sounds pretty straightforward. Whatever gains you got from lying, you have to pay back. Well, that's because you're a f***ing idiot. No, if you knew anything about business, if you had an MBA, you'd know you're a f***ing idiot. Because they are not victimless crimes. First, the banks got paid back at lower interest rates, although, to be honest, who gives a But second, money isn't infinite. A loan that goes to the liar doesn't go to someone who's giving a more honest evaluation. So the system becomes incentivized for corruption. And this is part of a different Trump fraud case, but avoiding taxes hurts all of us.
Yeah. What Trump did cheats the little guy. It opens the door to corruption. It hurts all of us. And apparently, Jon Stewart did pretty much the exact same thing. According to assessor records obtained by the New York Post, in 2013 and 2014, Jon Stewart's Tribeca home had an estimated market value of a little under $1.9 million. It's kind of odd. Tribeca is probably the nicest neighborhood in Manhattan, which is the nicest part of New York, which is one of the most expensive places in the country. $1.9 million? The assessor value was even lower than that, significantly lower. It was just $847,174, which is strange because that same year, 2014, Jon Stewart sold his property for $17.5 million. It's a pretty big difference. Stewart's property sold for more than 20 times the amount that the tax assessor valued it to be, which means that Jon Stewart paid significantly lower property taxes than he should have, which means that Jon Stewart did the very same thing that he lambasted Trump for doing.